All right, we are diving into one of the most legendary, most absolutely jaw-dropping battles in all of anime history. We're talking about the moment one man, a figure who was supposed to be a myth, stood up against the entire world. This isn't just a fight, it's a statement about what power truly is.
So to really wrap your head around the scale of what we're about to see, let's just start with this number. 80,000. That's how many soldiers are in the Allied shinobi forces. This isn't just an army. It's literally the combined military power of all the great nations, coming together for the first time ever. A truly unprecedented force.
I mean, just look at this. This really lays out the insane imbalance of this whole situation. On one side, you have the collective strength, the strategy, and the hope of an entire generation from every single major village. And on the other, just one guy, Madara Uchiha. The odds seem, well, they seem laughable, right? But as they're all about to find out, the odds are not in their favor.
So let's get into the shocking return of this absolute legend. Imagine you're one of those soldiers. You see the iconic Uchiha armor. You know the name, but you just can't believe your eyes. The man standing there is supposed to be a myth, right? A ghost story you tell rookie shinobi. The terror on that battlefield is just palpable. And you know, as if seeing a ghost wasn't terrifying enough, we get this chilling little detail from Kabuto, the guy who brought him back. This isn't just the Madara from the history books. Nope. This is Madara Uchiha, reanimated with some serious upgrades. We're talking the first Hokage's power, the godlike Rinnegan, power that goes even beyond his prime. The ultimate warrior just got a patch update.
Okay, so now we get to see what that upgrade really means. This is the point where the battle stops being a battle and starts becoming a straight-up cataclysm.
Madara doesn't start small. His opening move is this massive, colossal fireball, the Majestic Destroyer Flame. It's so big that it takes dozens of elite shinobi creating a literal water just to stop it. But here's the genius, twisted part. It was all a distraction. While they're all busy with the fire, he summons a literal meteor from the sky. He just went from a ninja technique to a world-ending event in like 10 seconds.
And this question, just whispered by a terrified soldier on the ground, it just perfectly captures the moment. It's not about jutsu or chakra anymore. The power they are witnessing is so far beyond anything they've ever known that it feels divine, or maybe demonic. They're like ants trying to fight a boot.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, after the 5 Kage, the leaders of the entire world, pool all of their power to barely stop that first meteor, Madara just casually asks what they're going to do about the second one he's already bringing down. That line isn't just a threat, it's pure soul-crushing dominance. He isn't just beating them, he's breaking their spirit.
But here's the thing, the Shinobi Alliance doesn't just shatter. When they're faced with a god, they fight back with every single thing they have left. This is their desperate, coordinated answer.
And the teamwork here is honestly incredible. You've got Naruto's clones swarming everywhere, Gaara using tons of sand to literally pull Madara out of the sky, the Mizukage and Tsunade showing up to lend their Kage-level power. They're throwing up walls of sand and stone. It's this beautiful, desperate show of unity, with every single shinobi doing what they can.
And then, Madara responds with this. With one single, bored, dismissive line, he just shatters all of their hope, all their teamwork, all their power, everything they have. He calls it crappy. And then he just smashes through it all like it was made of paper, proving their combined strength means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, this really puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? The effort from the Alliance is massive. It's 80,000 people fighting for their lives. But Madara's power? It's on a completely different scale. The gap isn't just big, it's astronomical. So, if overwhelming power can't win, what's left? What do you do? Well, that brings us to the final part of this, the will to fight. This is where the battle stops being about strength and starts being about spirit. And as his final, ultimate display of dominance, Madara unleashes this, the legendary Wood Style. This is the one technique that should only belong to his greatest rival, the first Hokage, the guy who founded their whole world. By using it, he's not just attacking them, he's spitting on their history. He's using the power of their creator as a weapon against them. So in the face of this impossible power, the objective changes. It's not about winning anymore. They know victory is impossible. It becomes about defiance. It's about standing up and doing something, anything, no matter how small, to resist, even if you know you're going to be swept away. And this idea is perfectly captured by one of Naruto's shadow clones.
He knows he's temporary, he knows he's expendable. But even he refuses to give up. He vows to support his friends until the very end. In that one moment, that single clone represents the unbreakable will of every single person on that field. The will to fight for the future, even when facing complete erasure.
And so, we're left with this question. This whole insane battle really boils down to this one idea. When you are faced with a force you cannot possibly defeat, what is the value of courage? It's a question Madara forces the entire shinobi world to answer, and it's what makes this fight so unforgettable.